Good evening.
Good
Hello there.
evening.
Hello there. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the lesson. Hope you're fine.
Yes. How are you doing?
All good, thanks. All good. Okay. Ready to work?
Good evening.
Good
Hello there.
evening.
Hello there. Hello, everyone. Mhm. Let's get started. Let's start checking your homework, please. Firstly, as usually. Well, please, students, let me know if you had any problems with the superlative forms. No? No
No
problems? No problems? Okay. Please, let's start checking then. Exercise number 1A. Dinara, Daniar, welcome. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello. We have already started checking our home task. Please join us. Okay, number 2, Lilia. Just the answer.
Так. The trains the wettest months.
The wettest month, good. 3, Alia.
The furthest I've ever driven is from London to Edinburgh.
Okay, 4, Daniar.
Я, честно говоря, не успел сделать, но я могу так
Okay, please
придумать
try.
на ходу.
Mm-hmm.
Так. It was, yeah. Или не могу. Не знаю.
You have changed your mind. Okay, just let's skip then. Dinara, hello. Are you
Добрый
here?
вечер.
Yes. Okay, just could you help us with number 4, please?
It was worst hotel I've ever stayed in.
Worst, Dinara, or the worst?
Worst.
Yeah, the worst, right? The worst. Don't forget the worst. Yeah. Okay, nice. 5. Lilia.
The buildings ants in the new town. They really aren't nice to look at. The ugliest buildings.
Okay, nice. 6. Alia.
The safest place to be in is in the hotel.
The next. Daniar, are you ready?
Нет.
No, okay. Dinara?
Ой, я как-то exciting написала. Excitest?
Exciting. Three syllables, Dinara.
Ой, most
Exciting.
exciting.
The most
Ой, the most
exciting city.
exciting part of
Yes.
our...
Okay, right. B. Keep working. Lilia, number 2.
It's the most interesting museum in Edinburgh.
Okay, 3, Alia.
This is the most expensive souvenir I have ever bought.
Bought, yes. 4, Daniar, I think you managed to.
The restaurant serves the best pasta we have ever eaten.
And Dinara,
Best.
5, please. Yes, the best.
The summer is busiest time of year.
Yes, the second option, right? With I. All right. The next one, C. Now, using these prompts, read your own sentences. Okay. Number 2, Lila, continue.
That is the fastest car I have ever driven.
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 Nice. Driven. Driven, yes.
Mhm.
3, Alia.
Так, it's the most beautiful building we have ever seen.
Same, yes. Daniel, 4.
That is the healthiest meal he has ever eaten.
Okay. Dinara, 5.
It's the best photograph you have ever taken.
Good. 6, Lilia.
This is the most exciting sport I have ever done.
Nice. 7, Alia.
That is the worst flight we have ever had.
And 8, Daniel. Finish.
This is the most interesting city I've ever visited.
Yes, I've ever visited. Good, good, nice. Thank you. Well, now give me a second, please. All right. The plan for today, dear English learners. Firstly, today we are going to read the article about friendly and unfriendly capital cities. Okay. And afterwards, we're going to listen to a kind of experiment which was taken in three, as I remember, yeah, 3 different cities in order to assess how friendly they are. Okay. And we will also focus on the vocabulary related to describing a town or a city. Okay, you will learn what phrases, what special words and phrases you can use when talking about cities, okay, sites, descriptions of them, etc. And all these things, all these activities will lead us to the most important part of today's lesson. This is the writing, describing where you live. That'll be your home assignment. This is your homework. We will study how to describe our city, okay, the place where we live, and you will do it at home. Okay, you will do it at home at the weekend. So now let's begin. Okay, exercise 3. Exercise 3, but before that, I would like to ask you one question. What's the difference? What's the difference between people from the capital cities and people from small towns or villages? Is there any difference? What do you think? Is there any difference, or they are absolutely the same? If there is a difference, so what is that? What is different between them? Okay, just 1 minute to think it over. By the way, you can apply the plan that I have already demonstrated you, right? When expressing your opinion, when discussing, yeah, so you can use this plan. Okay, just let's start talking. Who is ready? Who would like to share with opinion?
Mm,
Давайте я попробую.
Yeah, please, welcome.
Now I would like to talk about difference between people from the capital cities and people from small towns. Firstly, I have my opinion or maybe my research. Или как будет наблюдение?
Notice.
Notice.
My notice.
My notice.
Mhm.
First difference is speed of life.
Yes. What do you mean by this? Yeah. Yeah, then yeah, what do you mean by this?
I was born in Karaganda, and sometimes I go to Karaganda to meet my friends or family. But now I live in Almaty, and как будет заметил?
I have noticed.
Тоже notice.
Да, notice, yeah.
Тоже так же
I have
получается.
noticed. Experience.
Yes, I know.
Notice.
I noticed. I noticed that when I in market in Almaty, так, сейчас. Продавец или кассир. Правильно, забыл слово.
Well, sellers, right? Sellers, продавцы? Sellers.
Да, ну,
Sellers.
кассир, типа.
Cashiers, yeah, sellers.
Sellers can do everything very fast. They так, checking out, типа пробивают.
Yes.
They very quickly checking out something what I want to buy, and in Karaganda they are very slow. They are slower.
Slower.
Than
Okay.
in Almaty.
Good. Well, I see. Thank you. That was your
And,
example. Okay.
And in Almaty, Karaganda is smaller city than Almaty, but Q in Karaganda bigger than in Almaty.
Okay. Yes.
Или Q's. Очередь.
Q's,
Как будет?
right?
Q?
Q's. Yes, that's
Q's?
right. Q's.
Q's. Yes.
All right.
Q's in Karaganda bigger, longer than in Almaty.
Because of the speed of the sellers, yes.
Yes, I think because of it.
Okay. Any
And
other? Yes.
I think it's my main notice.
Argument. Notice main argument. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, people's pace, right? Well, when speaking about speed, yes, speed is also a good word, but it's much better to use the word pace, temp, right? Pace. Well, for example, slow pace, в медленном темпе, right? For example, do something in a slow pace, в медленном темпе. Okay. Thank you, Daniel. Okay, good attempt. And you have used the comparison forms. That's really good. Well, anyone else? Ladies, now it's your turn, please. Don't hesitate.
I want to say something. I agree with Daniel. And in the capital, there are a lot of expositions or выставки.
Exhibitions.
Exhibitions, and a lot of culture
Cultural events?
yes,
Uh-huh.
even for example, theater or cinema. So there are uh, разные.
Lilia, something's wrong with the internet or something.
Мгм.
I can't hear you properly. Я
Не слышу.
очень плохо слышно вас с перерывами слова, к сожалению. I couldn't hear your last idea. Could you repeat, please, Lilia?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
people in the capital cities
Угу.
are как перевести разнообразные,
Вот это
более
слово не слышала.
разнообразные.
Разнообразное? Что
Да,
разнообразное не расслышала?
люди в больших городах
Мгм.
живут, они разнообразные. Те,
М,
которые живут,
In
пусть,
terms of what? Разнообразные в каком плане?
имею в виду, вообще их разноображение.
М, Ну вот разнообразные, различные — это various. I mean of
Do you
different
mean
uh,
subculture?
subcultures. You mean subcultures?
Subculture.
Yeah? Oh, you mean
А,
diversity. Есть такое слово в английском, Лиля. Diversity — это
ага,
разнообразие. Cultural diversity. For example, I don't know, just what else? Ну, то есть это разнообразие именно в контексте каких-то культурных, да, ценностей, там, не знаю, например,
ага, ага,
да, традиций, там, мнения, вот это все разнообразие, говорит, разнообразие мнений, окей, opinion diversity, вот как раз-таки, I think, and then it's better to paraphrase, тогда мы должны ввести это слово при помощи оборота there is или there are.
ага.
There is, there are. Let's
There
try.
is,
Uh-huh. A
there
diversity
is
of
a diversity of
of
culture,
of people, you said, yeah? Вот именно вы
of
сказали
people.
разнообразие людей, right? A
Ага.
diversity of people. It means different jobs, professions, yeah, hobbies, beliefs, yeah, that's about diversity.
And
Okay.
this is one point, and another point that is people in the village or in the small towns are friendlier, maybe, than
Mhm.
than people in the big cities. Yes,
Why do you think so?
or not friendly,
Mhm.
uh, but
Open-hearted.
is yes. То есть
Open-hearted, yeah?
открытые, да,
Yes, open-hearted
открытые,
it's called.
дружелюбные,
Yes.
and they are talking. They know each other. Yes,
Mhm.
because the village is very small and
Mhm.
they know each other. But in the big cities, they are no, they don't speak with each other. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, more often, чаще всего, more often because people are busy with their own lives, yeah?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, very good ideas. Thank you, Lilia. Okay, just learners, a diversity of, okay, a diversity of cultures, a diversity of people, okay, and open-hearted. It means very friendly. Thank you. Well, Aliyah, Dinara,
А как правильно
what do you
diversity
think?
по-русски?
Diversity — это разнообразие, но именно в контексте не выбор, да, какой-то разнообразие, например, продуктов, а вот именно разнообразие взглядов, мнений, культур. In this context.
Да, да, понял.
The next one, Dinara, Aliyah, what do you
Лена,
think?
I don't say much, but
Uh-huh.
I lived in I'm from Almaty, but I lived in small town for 10 years. And I realized that people from small towns are much easier to communicate with. Yes. I think in capital town, people no hard life in capital town
City, yes,
and
Dinara, usually capital city.
capital hard life and competition это ну, конкуренция in big
Yes,
cities changes people and people
yes.
became cruel and little rude and angry.
Yeah.
So I think that's my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your opinion. Thank you for sharing with us. Okay. Good words, Dinara. Okay. To communicate with, difficult to communicate with. That's challenging structure. Okay, good. Nice. Aliyah, would you like to add something or say something?
Now I'd like to talk about people difference between people from the capital city and the people from small towns or villages. People from the capital cities at the furthest than people from small towns. The people the worst and the most stressed
Stressed.
because
Worried.
are worried. Yes, the worry.
People, yes, are worried and stressed. Yes.
Stressed. Because the capital cities are the crowdest, the noisiest, and a lot of traffic jams.
There are lots of traffic jams. Yeah.
The people from the small towns are slowly, friendly, healthier.
People are slow. Yes, Aliyah,
Slow.
not slowly, but slow, because slowly it's an adverb. People are slow, friendly,
Healthier,
healthier,
healthier, slow downly. Так можно сказать?
No.
Да?
Slow down, it's a verb. Aliyah, slow down, it's a verb. That's why you can't use a comparative form.
In big city changes people.
Because small towns very quietly
Quiet, adjective. Aliyah, be careful. Adverbs and adjectives. Quiet.
Quiet, and a lot of area.
What?
Area, space, или как бы, много
Area.
area, yes, area, and fresh air, fresh воздух, air, да,
Fresh
будет?
air. Fresh
Fresh
air.
air, and меньше народу,
Less people.
less
Yes,
people,
less
yeah,
people.
less people.
Less people. Yes,
Less people
okay.
and less car.
Less cars. Yes, less
Cars.
cars. Okay. Yes, thank you. Good. You have listed lots of things, Alia. Okay, good. Well, each of you is right. I agree with all of you. Okay, nice job. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Okay, and that was a kind of, you see that this discussion was a kind of introduction into the article which we're going to read right now. Well, Firstly, let's read it and then answer some questions, okay? All capital cities are unfriendly, or are they? Look at the word friendly. Un is a negative prefix. Un is a negative prefix, okay? So it means opposite to friendly. Opposite to friendly. Well, let's begin reading. Just let me see. There are 4 of you. Please, Danya, can you start?
Big cities often have a reputation for being rude, unfriendly places for tourists. Sunday Times journalist Tim Moore went to 4 cities: London, Rome, Paris, and New York, to find out if this is true.
Yes. Look at the word reputation. Please. Have a reputation. This is a collocation. Have a reputation. Can you make up a sentence, please, Danyar, with this phrase? Have a reputation.
Репутацию имеет.
Make up a sentence, your own sentence, just to show how this phrase works in a context.
Someone of celebrities have a bad reputation because of alcohol and drugs.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Everything's fine then, yeah, except for have. When you say some of celebrities. Okay. Someone you
Have
said. Okay, some celebrities, if you say some celebrities have, yes, some celebrities have a reputation, a bad reputation because of alcohol and drugs. Very good. Thank you, Danyar. The next one, Lilia, please.
He went dressed as a foreign tourist and did 3 not very scientific tests to see which city had the friendliest and most polite inhabitants.
Yes, inhabitants. Well, once again, I think this is the new word for you, scientific. You know, there is the word science. Do you?
Наука.
Science. Yes. And scientific is an adjective.
Научный.
That's right. So he did, you see, did 3 scientific, not very scientific tests. Polite inhabitants. Inhabitants. Do you know this word, learners?
Поведение.
Inhabitants is a synonym of citizens. Citizens. What is citizen? People who lives in a city or in a town, yeah? Citizen. So inhabitant is the same. It's a synonym.
Это как созвучно обитатели, типа.
Yeah, okay, yes, yeah, okay, that's right. By the way, yes, it came from the German language. I mean, the group of German languages, I guess, because inhabitants это среда обитания, right? Good. Well, okay. The next one, Dinara, please.
The 3 tests were first, one photo test. Tim asked people in the street to take his photo. Not just one photo, but several with his head, without his head, etc. Did he find someone to do it?
All right. Good. Anything new? No?
No.
No, I guess. Okay. Thanks. And Aliyah, finish, please.
The shopping test. Tim bought something in a shop and gave the shop assistant too much money. Did the shop assistant give back the extra money? The assistant test. Tim pretended to fall over in the street did anybody come and help him?
Okay, assistant. Alia,
Assistant.
assistant, yeah, assistant. Okay,
Yes.
well, he gave the shop assistant too much money. You know, much money, right? Much money, it's more than necessary. And too much money, it's okay, well, too, it means over, okay, than what is necessary. Слишком много. Слишком, too much money. Well, extra money. Did the shop assistant give back the extra money? What is
Дополнительно.
extra? In this case, it's not дополнительный, additional, but extra, that means the difference between what is necessary, yes, and what has been given. Вот эта разница лишний, да? Extra money, лишние деньги. Good. And the last test, the accident test, he pretended to fall over in the street. Pretended. Pretended means imitated. Not for real, you see. He didn't fall over for real, but he imitated. Okay, he imitated. Притвориться, да, притвориться. Okay. For example, Alia, make up a sentence with the word pretend. Притворяться, make up a sentence, please.
Tim pretended to fall over in the street. Did anybody come and help him?
Make up your own sentence, please, with this word.
Tim,
Make up, Alia, listen, please. Make up your own sentence. For example, Dania has made up his own sentence with the phrase, have a reputation. Do you remember? He said, some celebrities have a bad reputation because of alcohol and drugs. Make up your own sentence with the word pretend. Not this one from the text, but your own.
Как сказать?
Just any sentence.
The schoolboy pretended he'll ill.
Pretended. Alia, now look at the pattern. Pretended to be ill, right? Pretended to be ill. Yeah. A schoolboy, just let's take it down. A schoolboy pretended to be ill. Okay, nice sentence. However, be careful after pretend. We need to plus infinitive. Pretended to be ill, pretended to fall, right? Pretended to see, pretended to come, etc., etc. Okay? Nice. Well, thank you. We have finished reading the text, and there are 3 questions for you to answer. The first one, Lilia, please, could you?
3 questions.
Here they are. Can you see the first one?
Yes. What are the 3 tests?
What are the 3 tests?
The first test is 3 tests, all to проверить.
Check.
To check polite inhabitants.
Okay, polite inhabitants. And what are they? List them.
The first is auto test. The second is the sharing, and the third is accident tests.
Accident test. Yes, thank you. The second question is, do you think they are good ones? Dinara, do you think these are good tests to check people's politeness?
I think maybe good ones.
Good ones. Okay. So, but they help, right? They help to find out whether the people are polite or impolite. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. By the way, you have heard that I use the word impolite. You see, impolite, it's the opposite of polite. Impolite, impolite. And in this case, the negative prefix is im. All right? Okay, unfriendly, impolite. Okay, well, thank you. And the final question is, which city do you think will be the friendliest? Daniel, which city will be the friendliest from the list?
I think the most friendly city is Rome.
Rome, you think? Why Rome?
Because I think so.
Okay, that's your
Uh,
belief, yeah. Okay,
yes.
Daniel, the most friendly or the friendliest? Because you said the
Most
most
friendliest.
friendly.
Yes.
The friendliest, yeah? The
Because
friendliest.
friendliest.
Okay, the
I
friend.
have one idea. Because
Okay.
Rome, it is the smallest city
Mm, mm-hmm.
in order.
Okay, okay, yes, that's a
Список
good,
это
good
order.
not order, but list, yeah, list.
Order.
In the list.
List. Uh-huh.
In the list. Okay, that's a good idea. Good idea. Okay, we'll check it later. List. Okay, list of things. Thank you. And Aliyah, which city do you think will be the most unfriendly?
Friendly.
Uh-huh.
I think New York
New
City.
York? New York City. Why do you think so?
I don't know.
Okay, just your idea, yeah? Just your idea. Okay, okay. I see. Well, now what we're gonna do? All right. There are four of you, and let's do it this way. Now, let's read. Okay, okay, there are three short texts. Okay, about the three tests in New York, in Rome, and in Paris. Okay, well, let's read and find out what happened. What happened? Okay, please, Dinara, New York, begin reading.
New York. The photo test. I asked an office worker who was eating his sandwiches to take a photo of me. He was really friendly and said, "Of course, I'll take your picture." When I asked him to take more photos, he said, "Sure, no problem." When he gave me back my camera, he said, "Have a nice day."
Thank you. Well, the next one. What about the shopping test, Lilia?
I went shopping near Times Square, and I love New York T-shirt and some drink from two people. I gave them too much money, but they both gave me the extra. Exact change back.
Yes, exact. That means the amount of money which is necessary. Точное, точный, all right? Точная сдача. Точная сдача, exact. All right. Thank you, Aliyah. The accident test.
The accident test. I went to a Central Park and I fell over. I only had to wait about 30 seconds before a man came to help me. Is this your camera? He said. I think it's broken.
I think it's broken, yeah. Well, what can we say? Let's summarize. Were the tests successful in New York City?
Yes.
Are people polite?
Polite.
Friendly.
Yes, okay, very polite, very friendly. Okay, good. Now let's check it out about about Rome, please. Danielle.
I asked a very I asked a very chic woman who was wearing sunglasses to take some photos. She took a photo of me with my hat on, then without my hat, then another photo with my sunglasses. Then she asked me to take a photo of her.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Chic woman. Yes, okay, chic. Uh-huh. That's a French word, I guess. That's why, okay, it's a little bit different, pronounced in a different way. Good. The next one, the shopping test. Dinara?
The shopping. I bought a copy of the Times newspaper from a newspaper seller near the railway station. It was 3 euros.
Euros.
Euros. I gave the man 4 euros, and he didn't give me any change.
Yeah, okay, surprise, surprise.
Mhm.
Okay, and the accident test, Lilia?
I went to a busy street near the station. When I fell over, about 8 people immediately hurried to help me.
Yeah. What does immediately mean?
Немедленно.
Yes, that's right. Okay, in that moment. And hurried, hurry, hurry up, guys. We have no time. That's good. That's good. Okay. Well, let's discuss the results about Rome. Can we say the same? I mean, that people are extremely friendly and polite in Rome, as polite as in New York City?
No, I think
No. Uh, well, how can this situation characterize them? Not maybe all of them, but yeah, of course, just that's a generalization. What can you say, Lilia?
I think that так, they I don't know.
The word? Yeah, you don't know the word. Yeah.
Man in the shop, I think,
Mhm.
didn't no, поступил act nicely.
Okay. Behaved badly, yes. And how do we call this feature? I mean, personal feature. If, for example, someone doesn't give you exact amount of money. Do you know the word жадный, можно сказать честный или нечестный, да?
Нечестно.
Okay. For example, честный. What's in English честный? Class. Do you know?
Honest.
Yeah. Honest. Very good. Honest. And what about negative? What about negative? Opposite, sorry, not negative. What about the opposite? You need a prefix as well. So you see, friendly, unfriendly, polite, impolite. What about honest?
Honest.
Okay, any other ideas?
Honest.
Okay, think it over. You sure? What else?
Honest.
Okay. Well, actually, dishonest. Okay, that's something really new. Yeah, that's something really dishonest. Dishonest. You see, huh isn't pronounced. Dishonest. Yeah, dishonest. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Good. And we have come up to Paris. Well, please, who's the next? Dinara?
Aliyah.
Aliyah. Thank you, Aliyah. Please,
The
Paris.
photo test. The photo test. I was studying in front of the Eiffel Tower, and I asked some gardeners to take some photos of me. They couldn't stop laughing when they saw my laughing when they saw my head, but they took the photos.
That's right. That's right. Well, laugh. What is that, Aliyah? Laugh. When you
Улыбаться.
not to smile, because smile, that means
Yes.
улыбаться. Yes,
Yes,
okay.
это.
Okay, laugh. Good, thank you. The next one, Daniel.
The shopping test. I went to a greengrocer's and I bought some fruit. I gave the man a lot of euro coins and he carefully took the exact amount.
That's right, exact amount. Okay, nice. What is greengrocer? Greengrocers. Any ideas?
Типа
Uh-huh.
овощная лавка, типа что-то такое.
That's right, good.
Видимо.
Yes. And finally, the accent test. Who, please, guys? Dinara, you? Please finish.
I fell over in the Champs Elysees.
Yeah.
The street was very busy, but after a minute, someone stopped and said to me, "Are you okay?" He was Scottish.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, let's conclude. What do you think about people who live in Paris?
Polite, friendly.
Uh-huh. Polite and friendly. Yeah. Nothing bad. Yes, we can't say nothing. We can't say anything bad about them, right? Okay. Thank you. Well, and as a final part to this kind of research, we are going to listen to one person, Paul Moore, and he will be talking about what happened in London because London was in the list as well, right? You have to listen to him carefully and answer this question. How well does London do in each test? Okay, listen carefully and just then listen to as many details as you can because after that we're going to answer some questions. Okay.
Okay.
(2.45) First, I did the photo test. I was near Charing Cross Station. I stopped a man who was walking quite slowly down the road, and I said, "Excuse me, could you take my photo?" The man said, "No time for that," and just continued walking. Then I asked a businessman in a grey suit who was walking towards the station. He took one photo, but when I asked him to take another one, he walked away quickly. Next, it was the shopping test. I went to a tourist shop in Oxford Street and I bought a key ring and a red bus. The red bus was very expensive. The total price was £40. I gave the man £100. He gave me £60 back. Finally, it was time for the accident test. For this test, I went down into the tube, the London Underground. As I went down the stairs, I fell over and sat on the floor. A man immediately stopped and looked down at me. I thought he was going to help me, but he didn't. He just said, "Why don't you look where you're going?"
Let's listen again.
2.45 First, I did the photo test. I was near Charing Cross Station. I stopped a man who was walking quite slowly down the road, and I said, "Excuse me, could you take my photo?" The man said, No time for that," and just continued walking. Then I asked a businessman in a grey suit who was walking towards the station. He took one photo, but when I asked him to take another one, he walked away quickly. Next, it was the shopping test. I went to a tourist shop in Oxford Street and I bought a key ring and a red bus. The red bus was very expensive. The total price was £40. I gave the man £100. He gave me £60 back. Finally, it was time for the accident test. For this test, I went down into the Tube, the London Underground. As I went down the stairs, I fell over and sat on the floor. A man immediately stopped and looked down at me. I thought he was going to help me, but he didn't. He just said, "Why don't you look where you're going?"
Okay. How well does London do in each test? What was the result of this kind of research? Let's speak about
Polite.
3 tests. Yeah, impolite. Yes, impolite inhabitants. Okay, yes, in general. Now let's focus on the questions in task B, and speak about them in details. The photo test. Who did he ask first? Who did he ask to take a photo first?
Man who
A man,
who-
right?
a man who went to the station.
Who went or who was walking, Daniel?
Slowly walking down
Uh-huh.
Yes, slowly, yes.
Yeah, who was walking, and even if we don't use slowly, it's better to use past continuous because it was a process. He was walking, right? Uh-huh. He was walking. I stopped him and asked to take a photo. Okay? Nice. What did the person say? What did that man say? Did he agree?
No.
No,
No. He said what? I have no
he said
Time.
no,
time.
time.
no
Yes,
time for
no time for that. Yes, that's right. Good. And who did he ask next? Timur. Who did he ask next?
Businessman.
A businessman. Nice.
Green
Uh,
suit.
In a green suit. What color
yes,
suit?
businessman.
Green, yes.
Gray.
Green or gray? Gray. Yes. Okay.
Gray.
Gray suit. Yeah, gray suit. Well, nice. Did he take a photo? What happened? Just let's speak about this moment.
He did one photo.
Sorry, what, Dinara?
He did one photo.
He took, yes?
We took.
One photo. Yes, he took one photo. And what happened when Tim asked him to take another one? When he said, "Could you take just some more photos of me?" What did he do?
He quickly.
Oh, yeah, he walked away, right? He walked away quickly. Walk away, it means leave, right?
Walk away.
I'm walking away, yes. Okay. Nice. Now, the shopping test. Where was the tourist shop?
The Oxford Street.
Brilliant, Oxford Street, nice. How much did the bus and keyring cost? By the way, keyring, do you know this word? Do you know this noun phrase?
Brelok.
Brilog, right,
Okay.
yes, okay. Keyring. So how much did it cost?
40.
40 pounds.
40 pounds,
It cost
excellent.
40 pounds.
That's right. And how much did he give the man?
100.
100 pounds, excellent. Did he get the right change?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. The following test is the accident one. Where did he do the accident test? What was the place? What was the place?
London Ground.
Underground.
Underground, that's right. Or the tube, right? In Britain, they
Tube.
say the tube, yes.
Tube.
Nice. Did anyone help him?
No.
No, no one helped, yeah. And what did the man say? Okay, what happened? Just all right, just let's describe this situation. What happened and what did the man say?
He stopped and looked at him.
Yeah, yeah. And said what?
Why
Why?
you don't wait?
Yes, yes,
Didn't
yes. Why
look?
don't
Didn't look?
you
Don't
look?
look.
Don't you look? Where are you going?
Yes, that's right. That's a indirect speech. Why don't you look? Why don't you look when where you are going, sorry, where you are going. Why don't you look where you are going? Lila, I heard that you said, where are you going? Yes, but the question is here, why don't? This is the question, present simple question. And in this part, we have to use the direct word order. Во второй части вопроса мы должны использовать прямой порядок слов. Куда вы идете? Почему ты не смотришь, куда идешь? Вопрос заключается вот в этом. Почему ты не смотришь? Why do you? Where do you? Right? What do you? А во второй части уже у нас порядок слов должен быть прямой. То есть это кто? Подлежащее you. Okay? Это подлежащее. And a predicate. И, соответственно, сказуемое у нас are going. Да? Are going. Это у нас сказуемое. Okay. Поэтому прямой порядок слов. Но если мы спросим, почему ты идешь, тогда, естественно, why are you going? Потому что вопрос у нас как раз-таки глаголу, да, задается. All right, but you will study this a little bit later. Okay, later, indirect speech, косвенная речь. Nice, very good, very good. I'm really satisfied with your listening, with your answers. Okay, now, a very intriguing task, C. Okay, class. Think about the nearest big city to where you live. Imagine that you did these 3 tests there. What do you think would happen? Is it a friendly city? Okay, just choose the city, right, where you live to, the nearest one you live to. For example, Almaty. For example, Dinara, Danyar, you are from Almaty city, right? So what cities are next to Almaty? What towns? Yes, towns or cities.
Near Almaty?
Yeah.
Талдыкурган.
Okay. If you, for example, Dinara, if you just have these 3 tests, yeah, if you did these 3 tests in this city, in this town, Taldykorgan, right? So what do you think would happen if you, for example, did a photo test, a shopping test, an accident test? What would be the result?
I think
Yeah,
people.
is it a friendly city?
Yes, Taldykurgan is friendly cities. City.
Okay, okay, with no doubts, right? No doubts. Well, okay, okay. What about the others? Aliyah, Lila, Shymkent City. What is close to it?
Taras.
Taras?
The closest city of Shymkent is Taras.
Taras City, okay. If you did this test there, what would happen?
Yes, I think the conclusion is it's that people are that are polite and friendly.
Polite and friendly. I see, I see. Well, Aliyah,
I think the people in Shymkent are very polite and friendly. They help help every way, every there.
Everyone, yes.
Everyone.
Everywhere and everyone, right? Okay, in every situation. Okay, that's right. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Well, were you surprised with such a result, dear learners? Were you surprised that London, okay, will reveal such a result?
Yes. No, London.
That it's not very polite. It's not very friendly. Have you heard anything? Have you heard about stereotypes about London? No, never.
No.
No, never.
Lo-
That
London,
people
great
is the
city,
cover
and people too.
great city. Okay,
No.
possibly that's of course that's how kind of connection, right? Okay, climates and yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, one of the most widespread stereotypes about London is that people are really reserved there. Reserved, it means closed. Okay, closed. Закрытый, reserved, замкнутый, reserved people. Okay. Thank you. Now, just let's work on your vocabulary. Here is the bank of words and phrases which you can use when describing a city, all right? A city or a town. Okay, I would like you to start with task 2. Task 2, what's it like? What's it like? When do we usually ask this question? What's it like? Or what's he like? Or what's she like? Okay. Who can explain me?
What we
For
need to
example,
explain?
Daniel, what?
What we need to explain?
Yeah, what's it like? In what cases, in what situations do we use what's it like? For example, if I ask you, Danyar, what's your city like? It means what? What's it like? What
Mm,
will you answer? What's Almaty
Maybe
like? What's Almaty like? What does
На
it
что
mean?
похоже?
Нет,
Чем, чем олицетворяется или?
describe, наверное, описать.
Describe, that's right. Describe, yes, describe this thing or describe this person. Yeah, okay. Now let's match the adjectives to sentences. 6 sentences from 1 to 6 and 6 adjectives. For example, boring. That's number 5. There is nothing to do. The next one, crowded. Lilia.
Crowded, too many people.
Dangerous. Leah.
Dangerous. Опасный. Dangerous. Wild. Wild или wild?
No. Match with a sentence from 1 to 6. Alia.
Okay. You have to be careful, especially at night.
Especially, right? Especially at night. Especially. Особенно. Especially at night. Thank you. The next one, Dinara.
Modern.
Modern.
Modern. The buildings were all built quite recently.
Yes, that's right. Recently.
Recently.
Okay. Yes, correct. And yeah.
Noisy. There are a lot of bars and clubs with loud music.
Yes, exactly. And finally, Lilia.
Polluted. The air is very dirty.
Yes, good. So I guess polluted is quite a new word for you, right? Polluted. When the air is dirty, when water is dirty, when there is lots of rubbish outside, for example, okay? To be polluted, to be polluted. For example, Atyrau city is polluted, yeah? Atyrau city is polluted, to be polluted. And there is a noun, pollution, pollution, okay? There is a lot of pollution in Atyrau city, for example, okay? Air pollution, water pollution. Okay, got it. Okay. Now let's think about opposites. Okay, opposites. In part B, you can see there are some opposite things. Boring, exciting. Boring, exciting. Crowded. Dinara.
Empty, может быть.
That's empty. Crowded and empty. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not 3. The next one. Dangerous, Lilia.
Safe.
Dangerous, safe. Exactly. The next. Modern, Dunya.
Modern, historic.
Yes, that's right. Alia, the next.
Noisy.
Right.
Quiet. Noisy, quiet. And polluted?
Clean.
Clean. Yes, polluted, clean. Okay, that's right. Is the meaning clear? Is the meaning
Yes.
clear? Yes? Okay, nice. Then choose please one word from this list, okay, from these pairs of words and make up a sentence, please. Any from these ones or from these ones. One word. Make up a sentence.
The polluted, the polluted air is the is big question of the world.
You mean problem, right? Question
Yes.
or problem? Yes,
Problem.
okay.
Yes.
Is a big problem
On the
on
world.
okay. The next one, thank you. Who else? Alia, what about you? Can you make up a sentence, please?
The Turkestan is historical city.
Historic, yes?
Historic city.
Historic city. Okay, yes, enough, thank you. Turkestan is a historic city, thank you. The next, Daniyar, Tinara, yours, please.
Right, yeah. The lift was crowded, so I decided to went by stairs.
Okay, to go by stairs, yeah? To go by stairs. You said run, Daniyar?
Ну, я в прошедшем времени же говорил, там
I decided to...
I decided to went.
Oh, listen, you used the verb decided. This is the past simple tense. I decided to, and after to, you need the infinitive. Daniel, I decided to have a cup of coffee. I decided to go by stairs.
Все понял. Decided.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. And Zinara, yours, please.
Taldykurgan is clean but boring city.
Okay, yes. A
Yes.
clean but a boring city. Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Well, what else can we see in a city or in a town? Now we're going to talk about places in the city, right? Places. I guess there are quite enough, yeah, words that are not familiar to you. Let's see. Read the list, okay? A line by line, all right? A line by line. Let's see. First line, Alia, go ahead.
Bridge, canal,
Mhm.
castle, castle,
Castle,
castle.
castle. Yes. Bridge, canal, castle. All right. Do you know these words?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who doesn't know? Everyone knows? Okay. Then keep working. The next line, Dinara.
Cathedral, search, city walls.
C plus ch, it's ch, right?
Church.
Okay.
Church.
Church, yes, and city walls. Well, everything's clear?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. The next one, Lilia.
Department store. Harbor.
Harbor, harbor.
Harbor.
Mhm.
Hill.
And hill, yes. Well,
What does
Harbor.
mean?
harbor. Harbor, it's a place where ships find a shelter. Uh-huh. Well, it's not
Ship.
here. Well, you know ship? What is ship?
Kорабль.
Корабль, yes. Harbor, it's a place where ships find a shelter.
Ну, я знаю только Pearl Harbor.
Yes. And this is a harbor, you see? This is a harbor, okay, where they can land. This is a harbor. Gavin, да, Gavin, okay, Gavin. Yes, that's right. The next one, okay, Dinara.
Lake, market, mosque, museum.
Mm-hmm. Everything's clear, right? Okay. Daniel, please.
Palace, ruins, shopping center, mall.
Mhm. Yes, shopping center, mall. Well, ruins.
Ruins.
For example, in Greece, there are lots of ruins. It means very historic, very old, very ancient places which are partly destroyed. Наполовину разрушенные. Ruins. Ruin. Отсюда, да. Okay, so in Russian we have the word ruin. Okay, good. Thank you. The next one's Alia.
Так, statue,
Statue.
statue,
Statue.
statue,
Mhm.
synagogue, temple,
Yes. And the last
town
one,
hall,
town hall. Yes.
town,
Statue, synagogue, temple, town hall. Well, temple, statue. It's a monument, you see? Statue or monument.
temple,
Я
Temple,
знаю
for
такую игру.
example.
Temple Run. Temple Run игра раньше была, где бегал.
Okay. Okay, okay. Well, temple is a place, religious place, okay, where people come to pray, приходят молиться. Usually Buddha, usually in Thailand, usually in Vietnam. You know?
Ram.
Храм, да?
Yes, that's right. Okay. Yeah, different types of temples actually. But I associated with Thailand. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Well, what you have to do is memorize the words. Memorize the words. Okay. Go on. Now, tell me, please, what are the most, not maybe important, but key places in your city or in your town where you live? From the list. What Places can you see, can we see in the place where you live?
A lot of mosques,
A lot of mosques,
churches,
Shopping
churches,
center.
shopping centers, yeah.
markets,
Markets for sure.
tattoos,
Yes, statues.
hill. That's all.
That's all? Okay. By the way, we haven't mentioned town hall. What's that town hall? How do you understand it?
Высоты,
Hmm?
town hall.
For
Городской.
example, in our area, town hall is Akimat. You see, Akimat, it's the city administration because town hall it's Ratusha, but we don't have Ratusha in Kazakhstan, right? We have Akimat, right? We have Akimat. So it's a city administration. То есть это местный орган, да, самоуправления. Ратуша у них, где это, наверное, скорее в России, да, у нас это акимат, администрация, yes, okay. Well, and now we have come up to the last task of the lesson. Dear English learners, please be very attentive, accurate, since you will have to write your own essay describing where you live. This is the description. This is the description, but it's not complete. You can see there are gaps, okay, from 2 to 9. And of course, you can guess you have to complete these gaps using the words from the list. First, let's read the words in this list. Danyar, can you please?
Area, city, food, historic, modern, nature, population, rivers, weather.
Can you read this word once again?
Historic,
Historic, yes, historic. Yes, that's right. Well, now let's start reading and completing. Who? Lila, can you start with the first paragraph, please?
The place where I live. I live in Kayseri, which is an important city in central Anatolia in Turkey. It has a population of over 1 million people. It's near the famous Cappadocia.
Cappadocia, yes.
Cappadocia. There are a lot of tourists in the summer. It's near the famous Cappadocia city. No, area.
Area, yes. Okay, city has already been used, you see, Lila.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Good. Number 2, Alia, go ahead.
Kayseri is one of the richest cities in Turkey because it has a lot of industry. It is a university town with 4 universities. The oldest is Erciyes University. There are also many historic buildings. For example, Kayseri Castle, Hunet Hatun Mosque, and the Grand Bazaar around Cumhuriyet Square with its famous statue of Atatürk. But Kayseri also has modern,
Good.
residential areas full luxury blocks of flats, shopping centers, and stylish restaurants.
Yes, thank you. Very good. Residential areas. Residential, it means areas where people live, not industrial. For example, industrial area is where there are factories, You see, lots of industry. And residential is just where inhabitants, where citizens live. Жилые районы, all right? Жилые районы. And blocks of flats, what's that? Block of flats? Это ЖК,
Да,
right?
ЖК.
Yes, that's ЖК. Thank you. The next one. Nara, go ahead. 3.
The weather in Kayseri is typical of the middle Anatolia region. Winters are cold and snowy, great for skiing, and summers are hot and dry. It sometimes rains in the spring and autumn.
Thank you. Good. Danyar, 4.
Kayseri is famous for its mountains. Mount Erciyes is a symbol of the city, and it has a well-known ski resort. And on Mount Ali, there are national and international paragliding championships. It's also famous for its не знаю, for its and has
Scan.
local
Danyar, всегда сканируйте
specialty.
до конца предложения. Scan till the end.
And
Because
has
it
many
helps.
local
Specialities.
specialties like
Food.
pasterma,
Pastema. Yes. So what's that?
whi-
Which is dried beef with
yeah, which
spices.
is dried beef with spices, and manti, which is a kind of Turkish ravioli. They're delicious. Значит, тут
So,
будет food.
of course, one of the tips, dear English learners, one of the tips when completing the gaps, you should scan the sentence till the end. Don't hurry up. Take your time. Не спешите. Read till the end, and then the idea gets clear. You see? You see what's the main idea. Thanks. And finally, who's the last? Who hasn't read? Has everyone read? Все прочитали?
Yes.
I'm
Да.
lost, я что-то немножко потерялась. Okay, then Lilia, can you finish 5?
Yes. What I like best about Kayseri is that we are so close to nature. When I'm tired of city life, I can easily get out and enjoy the mountains, rivers, waterfalls, and thermal spas, which are only a short distance away.
Yes, that's right. Which are only a short distance away. Обращайте внимание, pay attention, обращайте внимание на обороты. Are a short distance away. Недалеко, неподалеку, right? Okay, for example, the river is a short distance away. Река находится неподалеку. Okay, is a short distance away. Дословно находится короткое расстояние вдали. Дословно, да? But we say река находится, например, неподалеку, недалеко. All right. Now, just let's answer some questions. What's this place, I mean Kayseri, famous for? What's it famous for?
What?
Famous. First, it is Cappadocia.
Cappadocia, yes.
Second, I think it's ski resorts.
Okay.
And food, maybe.
And food. Okay. Yeah, Daniel. Okay, that's fine. Actually, there are lots of things, right? It's famous for universities, for example. Okay. Yeah, nature. But okay, in general, that's fine. What's the weather like? What's the weather like there?
Winters. Да. Говорите, Илья.
Не говорите. The weather like summers are hot and dry. rains in the spring and the autumn.
Yeah, okay. And mhm. Does the author like living there? Author, after. Does the author like living there? From the style, just from the way he or she describes this city.
Yes.
Why
Yes,
not?
of course.
First sentence.
Why
I
not?
did
Yeah.
in Syria.
Yes, okay. Right. Mm, well, okay. And the last question, in which paragraph can we find information about where this place is and how big it is?
The first.
The first one, right? The first one. Okay, just let's match once again. Where you live, that's number one. The next one, what's it famous for? Which paragraph?
What is famous for? The two.
Second, yes, the second. What's the weather like?
Third.
What's the best thing about it?
Best thing.
Mm-hmm.
Best thing.
Best thing means the most favorite thing
Food.
about
Uh,
fourth
um,
or fifth?
fifth.
Fifth, because what
Fourth.
I like,
Fifth.
okay, what I like best about my city.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
okay, that's number five. And
Mhm.
what's your town like? It's number four.
Mhm.
Well, that's really important to identify because your essay should have the same plan, dear learners. Okay? In number one paragraph, you describe where you live, where it is, right? How big is this city? And according to the plan, all the other details. Understand? So altogether, there must be five paragraphs. Five paragraphs. Imagine, please, of course, that's a kind of essay that you have written lots of times, I guess. All right. But imagine that you are writing this description for a person who is a tourist, okay, and has never been to this place. Just try to describe it as attractively as possibly. All right. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Don't forget to check your description for mistakes, grammar, punctuation, and spelling. Okay. Proof check. Всегда повторно перепроверяйте свое сочинение. Proof check. Proof check. Okay. Yes. So that's it for today. Well, do you have any questions related to your essay?
No.
Or maybe anything else? No? Superlatives? No? Okay.
No.
Teacher, sorry.
Yeah?
Мы должны сочинение написать, да?
Yes, Dinara, yes. A place where I live, it means the place where I live. You are to describe your city, Almaty city.
Окей.
Just follow the plan. Follow the plan.
А вы
Okay.
этот план отправите в этот чат?
This one, okay. Okay, I will. Sure, no problem. Yeah, so take down your homework, please. That is, except for your writing, помимо сочинения, except for your writing, let's see, is there anything? Well, that's number 2, page 32. Exercise 2, vocabulary, page number 32. Well, and did you do number 4, listening? I'm not
Сделали?
sure. You have done it. No?
Сделали?
Aliyah, you have done. Okay,
Yes.
those of you who hasn't done, okay, this task listening, please complete. Те, кто сделали, можете тогда скипнуть. All right, skip it. Кто не выполнил, пожалуйста, listening, do it. Do it. Okay, once again, learn the words, cities and towns, do the writing, and complete exercise 2, page number 32. All right?
Okay.
Yes. Thank you for your work, everyone. Okay, you have been working really good today. Thanks. Thanks for your attention. See you next week. Have a good weekend, by the way. Yes, okay, in advance. Goodbye, everyone.
Have a nice weekend. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thanks. Goodbye.